Love is in the air. Baby, love is in the air. So, right now, we are going through massive energy updates. Excuse that singing at the start. We're going through massive energy updates, right? And it's the heart chakra and the throat chakra that have been massively activated right now in the mass consciousness throughout humanity, whether people are consciously aware of it or not. We are being activated to open our heart chakras and to speak our truths, to start communicating from a place of love, from a place of kindness, compassion, respect, but ultimately from a place of integrity, from a place of authenticity, from being our true selves. And as we are activating our throat chakras, this happens organically as we are being helped by the universe, by the divine that is sending in thunderbolts, solar wind flashes of high energy for us to utilize in our bodies. And people that practice meditation consistently, if you do that and if you don't start doing it, watch my video on meditation on why everyone should meditate. But people that are practicing meditation, well, you are going to be anchoring in this energy into the body. You're going to really be able to catalyze and really get on the coattails of this energy, right? To be able to transform your body, to heal your body on an accelerated level. Right now in June, anything we do through meditation, through being in nature, through being in stillness, connection, and presence is going to allow us to really soak in more of that energy. And if you do meditation and you are a consistent meditator, then you are already building capacity in the body to house more of that energy, and it's going to be activating your throat chakra even more, and it's going to be activating the heart center as well. I was thinking the other day about a cat that I used to have. It was a stray cat called Shadow. And this cat called Shadow, I had two cats at the time when Shadow turned up in my life, and she used to jump in my bedroom window and walk down the steps, and she was like this little ninja cat, and I used to be able to see her from the side when I was sat. The stairs was there and I could see her, and sometimes I'd just allow her to just come in, and she'd go into the kitchen and she'd have some food. And then I'd be like, no, you've got to leave. And this went on for about 6 months, and I just kept like putting her out really, because I was like, in my mind, I was like, well, I've got two cats. I can't have another cat. I came up with all these reasons why I couldn't open my heart and just welcome in this cat, which I knew she was a stray. I didn't know 100%. She did have a collar on, but she wasn't in. Her fur was really scratty. She smelled. I knew that she wasn't being looked after anyway. But I couldn't fully open my heart center, right? I had these, and on reflection, eventually I did let her in. Eventually I welcomed her in, and I kept her. And for years I used to reflect on the fact, I mean, unfortunately she died after a couple of years, but she had a great couple of years, and she would never go out. Actually, I think once she got in, she was like, I am not leaving this house. But she was such an amazing cat, and it made me reflect on why I didn't just let her in straight away. Why why my heart was closed down. I realized I had wounds around just being open and just being unconditional love, just being open and being loving fully. That there was wounds around that shut that down, that made me shut down my heart space. And that is what's happened to humanity, right? During all of our childhood, when we've been open and loving, which children are innocent, and they are open and they are loving, unconditionally loving, but that soon gets programmed out of us, right? We soon start to learn in this in this reality that kind of unconditional love is not accepted, is not received. People can't receive that kind of love, right? There's been so much wounding and trauma in society that people just couldn't receive that kind of love. But that is changing. That is changing as everyone starts to go on these individual healing journeys. As we're starting to heal individually, we start to heal collectively, and that's happening organically. due to the amount of light we're getting in, but it's happening also due to the fact that people are participating consciously with their healing, participating consciously with the energies through meditation, through individual healing journeys. So I just wanted to make this video right now to say this heart space is opening up. Our throat chakras are opening up. You know, I was in meditation a couple of days ago. Whoa, could I feel the work that was being done on my throat chakra? It was so intense, the energy that was coming out. And for a few days after, I had a really sore throat, and I knew it was because it was moving out impurities. It was helping me to open up my throat chakra to a new level for the work that I am stepping into, which requires me to speak from a place of integrity. So how do we open up our throat chakras? Well, we do it by being in integrity, right? We do it by speaking our truth, by standing in our heart center, connecting into our hearts, receiving the message from source, and then actually having the courage to express that. And it does take courage to start expressing our truth, because we've got many wounds around persecution, around being shut down for being open with our loving energy. But we should know that in this new energies that are coming in, it's going to be so much easier to stand in your truth and speak your truth. And it's actually going to be the people that cannot do that, cannot connect to authenticity, they're going to find it really difficult to ride these waves of energy that are coming in. So what we have to do to really help to anchor that in is one, meditate. Is two, really being conscious in our life, right? And really starting to be the observer in our life and observing, where am I out of alignment with integrity? Where am I not speaking my truth out of fear? And then taking steps to heal those wounds and to start speaking our truth. And in doing that, we're going to open up our throat chakra, and we're going to open up our heart centers, and we're going to start to connect both of those centers together, so that our words that we are speaking are coming from a place of heart center. And that's going to have a really powerful impact on our lives individually, but on the collective as a whole. So you're going to start seeing, with these energies that are coming in, you're going to start seeing around you more love, more truth, more authenticity coming through.